Hello and welcome to your 15-minute express full body Pilates workout. This is a fantastic one to do if you are short on time but you still want to get some movement in. You don't need any equipment for today's class, just a soft surface beneath you. So when you're ready, grab some water, roll out your mat and let's get started. So we're starting today's class on all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we want our knees about hip distance apart. We're going to come into some cat-cows just to warm up the spine. Big inhale, we arch the back, look up, and on the exhale we're going to round through, pressing the mat away from us, creating this nice big curve through the back. Inhale, arch the back, look up. Exhale, we round through, scooping the belly in and up towards the sky. Last one. Big inhale, drop the belly, look up. And for the last time, we're just going to round through, scoop the belly up, press the mat away from us, and dropping back down into a nice neutral spine. I'm going to come into some donkey kicks. So you're going to start on the right hand side, so pointing the right toes. I'm going to press up towards the sky, keeping the bend in the knee. And we want to bring our knee in line with the hip. Inhale, we lower. I'm going to press up, squeeze the glute, and lower. Really nice. We press and squeeze. Think of pressing the mat away from you. You don't want to sink down into those shoulders. And we don't want to twist through the hips. We want to keep both hip bones facing down here. So we're not going to be able to get up super high with that knee because that way we're going to twist. So think of keeping everything in line. Really, really nice. If you'd like to make this a little bit more challenging, we're just going to hold at the top and we're just going to pulse up. Keeping everything down, taking the arch out of the lower back, scooping the belly up. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extending the leg out straight, we're going to bring that to the front of our mat. From here, on our inhale, we lift the leg up and we're going to drop down on the exhale to the other side of the mat. So just coming into some nice rainbows with that leg. Inhale through center, exhale, we lower. Inhale through center, exhale, we lower. Again, we want to keep the shoulders facing down. All the movement here is just in that leg. Pressing the mat away from us, this is definitely an upper body exercise as well. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping the leg down and we're just going to drop into a nice child's pose, just releasing through those wrists. If you'd like to, flip the palms up just to give them a second to release, and you can also roll out those wrists. And then from here, rolling up, we're just going to repeat that on the other side. So keeping the shoulders facing down, hips square to the mat, we're scooping up through that belly, nice and flat through the back. This time we're just going to kick the left knee up towards the sky and tap down, really nice. Trying to keep that back nice and flat as we lift and lower. Press and lower. And again, we don't want to twist through those hips, so we're not going to be able to get that knee up super high. We're just going to get it about in line with the hip and down from there. Scooping that belly button in and up, pressing the mat away from us. If you'd like to make this more challenging, we're going to hold lifted and we're just going to pulse upwards. So just little baby pulses, pressing that knee up towards the sky. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We extend the leg out and we're going to bring it to the back of the mat this time. On our inhale, we lift through center. Exhale, we're going to drop to the other side of the mat. So just repeating those rainbows on the other side. Inhale, we lift through center. Exhale, we're going to tap to the front of the mat. Inhale, we lift through center. Exhale, we tap to the back of the mat. Again, we want to keep the shoulders as still as possible. We're pressing down into the mat, so we're not sinking into those shoulders. We're pressing up and away. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give those berries a nice little pat and shake those wrists out. So we're going to flip around onto our bum. We're going to get into something nice and fun. We're going to come into our rolling like a ball. So you have two options. You can hold on to the back of the thighs. That's going to make this a little bit less challenging. Or you can wrap the hands around the front of the shins, coming into a nice tight ball. We want to think of tucking the chin into the chest, and we lift up so that our toes are floating up off that mat. We're going to roll back, creating a nice curve through the back, and then up from there. We create a big curve through the back as we roll back, and then pulling ourselves up to seated. The goal is to come up without placing the feet back down on the mat, and to stay in a nice tight little ball. We're going to do 3 more. You've got to. Rolling back. Last one. If you can, let those feet come up nice and high over the head, and coming all the way down from there. We're going to pull our right knee into the chest. We're lifting the head, neck and shoulders to look in at that knee, and we're tucking the chin into chest. On our inhale, we switch legs. Exhale, we pull in. Inhale, we switch. Exhale, we pull in, coming into our single leg stretches. Really nice. Inhale to pull in. Exhale to switch. If you'd like to make this more challenging, you're going to place the hands behind the head, and we're going to add a twist. So twisting opposite elbow towards opposite knee as we extend those legs. Really, really nice. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Pull those knees into the chest, rest the head down, and take a couple of nice big breaths, dropping the shoulders down away from the ears. Really nice. From here, we're going to roll over onto our side, and we're just going to press ourselves up. We're going to place our hand down in the middle of the mat, and we want to lift up so that our knee and our hand and our leg are in a nice straight line. So we're in this nice side position. You can do whatever you want with this top hand. I'm just going to place that on my hip. We're just going to find length through that bottom leg. So we reach out, and as we reach out, we're finding so much length that that leg starts to lift up to hip height. And lower. We're going to lift and lower. Really nice. Pressing the mat away from us, lifting up away from the mat with the side of our body. And we're going to keep the head in a nice alignment with the spine. So try not to let it hang down. Really nice. If you would like to make this more challenging, we're going to add in a little crunch variation. So we're going to extend the top arm up past our ear. We lift, crunch, extend, and we're going to lower the leg. Lift, crunch, extend, and lower the leg. So we're just bringing the elbow to knee, extend, and lower. Really nice. You've got 5 more. For 4, you've got 3, really nice, 2, and last one, we lift, crunch, extend, and lower, coming off that hand. Give it a little shake out, and we're just going to stretch out that glute a little bit. So just bringing that right leg over our left leg and pulling into the chest to feel a little release through the side of the glute. Taking a couple of nice big breaths here. And then from here, we're just going to repeat that on the other side. So this time, left hand comes down to the mat. We want our knee and our hand and our foot in a nice straight line. We're lifting up and away from the mat with the side of the body, and we don't want to let the head hang. We're going to keep it in line with the neck. You can do whatever you want with that hand. I'm just going to place it on my hip. And again, we find as much length through that right leg as we can. We're finding so much length that the leg starts to lift to hip height and lower. We lift and lower. You should feel that glute work. Lift and lower. Keep going. If you'd like to make this more challenging, we're going to get the upper body involved. So we're extending that top arm up by the ear. We lift, we crunch, extend and lower. Lift, crunch, extend and lower. You've got 5 more. Lift, crunch, extend and lower for 4. For 3, you've got this. This is a tough one. For 2. And last one, lift, crunch, extend and lower. Coming up off that wrist, giving it a shake out. And of course, we are going to stretch that booty on the other side. So bringing that left leg across our right. And we're just going to pull the knee into chest to feel a nice release. Really nice. From here, we're going to drop down onto our back and we're just going to come into some basic bridges. So hands come to the side, feet are about hip distance apart and about a foot's distance from the bum. We tuck the pelvis under and we're going to roll up bone by bone, squeeze and hold at the top and lower down from there. Really nice. Tuck those hips under, rolling up bone by bone. Try not to arch through the back. We want to be in a nice straight line here and down from there. Squeeze those glutes at the top. We're going to lift up for 3 more and down. You've got 2. Rolling up with control and lower. On this last one, we're going to hold at the top and then we're just going to come into some pulses. So we're halfway down, all the way up, halfway down, all the way up. I want you to imagine that there's a pencil between those glutes, and when you're in that top position, you're trying to snap that pencil in half. So we're squeezing those glutes nice and tight. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way up, squeeze and hold and lower down with control. Really nice. From here we extend our legs all the way down to the bottom of the mat. I'm going to bring the arms up, roll those shoulder blades back so that our shoulder blades are pressing back down into the mat. We're flattening through the ribs and scooping the belly button in and up. On our exhale, squeezing through the abdominals, we're going to roll up bone by bone, creating space between the body and the legs as we come all the way up. And then inhale through center, we're going to dive forward, reaching the hands out in front of us towards the feet. Inhale through center and exhale, we're going to curve through that lower back to roll all the way down. If you find that you can't come up, you're going to give me a nice bend through the knees, and that's going to help you with that lift to come all the way up, reach forward and back through center, or you have the option to roll down part way and then lift up from there so that you're not coming all the way down. We're just going to end class today with 2 more, rolling all the way down. Nice big inhale at the bottom, flattening through the ribs. Exhale, we roll up. Inhale through seated, exhale to reach over those toes. Inhale through seated, curving through that lower back. Rolling all the way down. Really nice. Inhale at the bottom. And last one, we're going to come all the way up, diving forwards over those legs. Inhale through center. Really nice, nice big reach forward. And then restacking the spine, coming to seated position. Well done for making it all the way through that quick but effective 15-minute express Pilates workout. It might have been a quick one, but it was definitely fiery. If you did like this one, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and drop a comment down below, because that really does help support my channel. And I would love to see you in another workout, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. Bye!